My dad had a mom who never loved my mother. My dad's family were prosperous.
They were what?
Prosperous. They had money.
Okay.
My dad helped build the house that we live in. And when my dad fell in love with my mother, who was the oldest daughter of a coal mine worker, who was actually an engineer. Without the coal mines in Holland, we wouldn't have survived. So she was very bitter against my mother. And my dad...
Because she was of a different social class?
You got it. They're very class-oriented, very class-minded. You know, you don't go mix and mingle. She was never nice to my mom. She loved kids, but hated mom. And so of all the children, I had a hard time loving her, even though she loved me. Let me tell you about a journey. We had a break-in, and they in Richmond, Indiana, and they stole his fishing gear. He loves to fish. He loves to sit there and be quiet, you know. And I was the one catching. He wasn't. My son and him were not catching, and I was. But when that guy came to take a report of the theft, I had on my refrigerator the Star of David flag. Mm-hmm. Did I tell you this?
No.
2 days later, and I got a warning. We know when he goes to work, and we intend to get rid of you. And I get a little emotion. The chief was a friend of mine. And I prayed, Lord, if they slay me, yet will I trust you. So I went to see the chief, and I thought, how many will he do this to? How many blacks? There were no blacks in my town. Not in Martinsville, and not in Richmond, hardly any. So at any rate, the chief has his arm around me, and I'm telling him the story, and there comes that cop. And the chief said, we're going to fire him, Mrs. Moore. And I said, don't. He has a family. Just reprimand him. Don't punish a wife, don't punish your children because of your sin. That wasn't me preaching. It me showing, understanding, forgiving. You have to have compassion. They're lost. And you want to make a difference in their life. Didn't he say, Father, forgive them, they don't know what they're doing? Doesn't he say, many are called and few are chosen? He does say that. You're not allowed to hold grudges. It only damages you. You can come up with a compassion. You know, it's easy to love a loving person. It's easy to love someone that isn't prejudiced. Actually, it is a challenge and a privilege to love the unlovely. Compassion. Anyway, can I get you a cup of tea?
You know what? I have a cup of coffee I left in the car. I may just go get that.
Go get it and we'll heat it up in the micro.
That sounds good. I'm enjoying talking to you so much.